But why are we here? We're here for two things. One, to get swag and free stuff, or possibly win some free plugins and meet famous people who will give us insightful production tips about how to make it in this industry. Right, Cory?
Yeah, I'm here for the plugins.
Well, I was waiting. We're role reversal, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cory Wong.
Hi.
Now,
To be clear, I'm here because I love the ML4000.
Oh, okay.
I'll tout the ML4000 day and night. It's on every master bus of every mix I've ever done in the last 5 years.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that...
Are we good?
We're good. Okay.
I'm serious, though. It is. So much of what I've learned has just been absorbing from people around me that were willing to show me the way. And my ambition to get in the number of reps, to get in, put in all the work, and have 1,000 really bad mixes, to finally start to get to mixes where, like, I'm okay with them now. I feel like a mix is never done. You know, like
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you find sometimes like you're almost your own worst enemy? Because I'm the artist and I made this song,
Yes.
and then I'm the mix engineer and I mix this song, and these two heads in my one head are just kind of in a discussion all the time about what needs to go where.
Yes, and I also have to reconcile with my own ego of like, I'm the one who played bass on this song. So of course the bass is louder on this track than the song that I didn't play bass on. Like I have to be honest with myself and aware, like, did I just turn the bass up because it's me? Did I turn the guitars up because it's me? Or do they actually need to be there? And that's something that I have to wrestle with and be honest with myself. Sometimes it's like, you know what? The guitar's role in this song doesn't need to be out front. And that's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Maserati.
Hi, thanks for coming. As Colin said, I'm a big advocate of the APB box because I still incorporate a lot of analog into my mixes, and the APB box allows me to do that without an interface. With just well, what is it considered now? Thunderbolt 3?
Thunderbolt 3, yeah.
That's what it's called now, which is amazing for me. As you guys know, using up any interfaces and I/O is always a challenge because you have to decide where it's going to go and how many you got. And the APB allows me to do so much within a framework of not having to use any of my I/O at all. But the compression that you're able to do, whether it's multiband or now, of course, Colin has created the KD1, which has got saturation, and the way that he has developed it to go in and out digitally and through the analog network is just perfect because you never overload the signal. He's got it tweaked just perfectly. The controls are all automatable. So I've got this analog box with compression that's all automatable within my plugin. It's brilliant. And since the minute I saw the thing, I immediately called up Colin. I was like, I love this.
So I listened to Bob on the headphones, and the first thing I heard was the musicality of Increase. And I noticed I wasn't pushing back, even though everything got louder. I felt like I wanted more of it, and I was drawn into it. So my guess would be some Fletcher Munsoners in play, because the mid wasn't abrasive, and a lot of people can turn stuff up, but it doesn't sound very good. So with Bob, the first thing I noticed was how musical it felt, and I wanted more of it. So really good job, and I'll definitely be getting one. Music has always been a part of me. So at first, I pursued being a producer. That was, to create. And, the classic story where I was at a studio, wasn't really the engineer, and I was asked to do a session. and ended up doing it. The producer fired his engineer, and I became his engineer. So that was Rodney Jerkins. So that's sort of how it happened.
Kind of exciting then, maybe.
I didn't have time to process. I just wanted to not get fired. So for me, every day I got called, I was like, thank you, you know.
Do you think that type of experience helped, mold the way you look at things? You're always just trying to do a good job so you don't get fired kind of attitude?
Yes, because, we can become overconfident because of our situation. And you think it's going to continue. And I think we have to slow our thoughts in a sense of, okay, I'm going to do my best job, but I'm not going to overthink this and make it more than it is. Because as quickly as it came to you, it can leave you. So I think it's wise to be grounded and just enjoy it and do your best.
What other McDSP plugins might you use occasionally in your work?
The multi-band compressor, the 404, MC404.
MC,
yeah, I use that a lot. The filter bank, I have to love that on kicks, that a little top and bottom, and you scroll through the different filters to see whichever one punches, and that just gives you that weight at the bottom and the click or attack at the top. Love that. In terms of effects, I love the 300 delay, the EC300, and then APB. The APB stuff is insane. Chicken Head has been on every record I've done in the past since I got the APB. That's my vocal final glue on my vocals. And on my mix bus, the first plugin, actually, once it gets back into the box after my analog chain, I have the MuX limiter, and even though I do have a MuX summing mixer, even though I do have Neve summing, I still just use that plugin as just one of those, and it just does something to glue everything back together once it gets in the box. Yeah, you want to talk about what you use?
Yeah, so I've been on the what's it called, the CB303, which is a great simple compressor. As you guys know, I love simple compressors like the FabFilter C2 and the R Comp, and the CB303 is another one of those that gives you a lot of what's it called, you can get in there pretty easily. It's not something that's taxing on the system. The Chicken Head is still on my lead bus, background bus, hook bus, just to glue down the vocals after everything. And then the 300 delay is one of the ones that I use that's really dope as well. God damn!
And the Royal stuff, the Royal Q and the Royal Mu. I love those two guys as well. Oh yeah, and then Kinetic Drive. I've been trying to I keep forgetting to use that thing, but I every time I remember, I should use that. And, I'm always very, very happy with the end result.